Hey people, I am live. Welcome to the Wednesday evening stream. 6:45, August the 26th. Hope you're all doing well. I think it's around 25-ish degrees. I might be wrong there. It's a warm day in any case. A bit muggy today as well. Yeah, I see a lot of people already here. Invisirit, Chantel, hello. What's up, Matt? I see Gertij and Vivian Johnson. Lee John, hello. Hello, James, how you doing? Steglash is here, John Nicholson. Yeah, hope you're all doing well. Hope your week is going good. What's up, Alan K? Rosalina, Tyler, hello. Famous Master, Bell Rose, Sup Cookie, Ashnix, Magically Ever Melanie, long time no see. Good to see you. Yeah, hope everyone is good. Jacques, Tavain, Lorraine. That rhymed. Brent is here also. 315 Tricky, the color purple. What's up, Gary? Susie, hello. And everyone else, in case I missed anyone. I'm just chilling here on the TMU campus. This could either be a nook or a cranny, I guess. You like the romper room name calling? Yeah, me too. When you're a little kid, that would be exciting when they would say your name, right? I always think of that, you know, when I do this. Saying all the names, I think of that. And look at that, already almost 100 people here. All right, let's get the show on the road. Oh, you thought I was in your area. Bad signal here. Hey, Limitless Thinker, hello. Hey, Lumiakin, good evening. Looks like they painted all the crosswalks just recently all over this part of town. I noticed a bunch of intersections of these very freshly laid down crosswalks here, very bright white. can pretend we're the Beatles crossing Abbey Road here. Yeah, I guess they're making sure all the students know where they're supposed to cross the street. Hey kids, cross here, okay? Hello, Tarek. What's up, Scott? Alright, let's go into this cranny, or is it a nook? How do you distinguish what's a nook and what's a cranny? To me, a nook sounds smaller and a cranny sounds bigger. Yeah, I do these walks all year round during snowstorms, you name it. All weather conditions. Hey, Urban Andrew. This is the quad here at TMU. Or you could call it the grassy cranny, I guess. What's up, Ron? Searching cities. Yeah, Toronto Metropolitan University. Used to be called Ryerson. Hey, what do I see off in the distance there? Get to the tower! Get to it! What's up, quad mods? Our Charco. This is going to be a busy place very soon. They've already started setting up the orientation banners and things like that. Pretty soon the students will descend upon the campus. Same with U of T. Carpool Recovery, how you doing? Alright, let's go up here. I just feel like tonight I want to just walk through little spots that I don't normally walk through. Christina, hello. Bonjour. Hey, hello, Balda. Oops, car coming out of nowhere here. Car just coming out of nowhere. Where did that car even come from? Hey, Damon Washington. And Joseph. How you doing, Joseph? Hey, Butch Dean. Good to see you again. I've always liked this little part of McGill Street right here. Another Lawson signal. That's the trouble with exploring the nooks and crannies, right? You go off the beaten path, and all of a sudden you find that the signal is shit. Kind of discourages you from exploring these little areas away from the main streets. Hey Tracy, hello. Yeah, so far so good. Hey Rebecca. Yeah, we'll be looking at some more crannies and some more nooks. Hey, Jasmine. Got some interesting art here. You have this huge mural here. Yep, yesterday Dolly, today Tim Curry. RIP. And one day it'll be Paul and Ringo. Hopefully not for a while yet.
Might have to hit play, but yeah, I know I've been doing it.
Hey, Brown Biscotti, hello. So this is Yonge Street, obviously. Or maybe it's not obvious, but it's definitely Yonge Street. But we're going to get off here. Don't run me over. Don't run me over. Hey Yvonne, how you doing? And Jillian, welcome.
If you can find more like these, I'll take them.
Stephen Edwards. I don't pay any attention to the weed stores usually, unless I notice a new one opening up in a space that should be something much better than a weed store. Then I might make a offhanded remark or something, but I don't pay attention to them. They serve me no purpose. There's too many of them. Hopefully less now than there used to be. someone dares to drive through my Strally, be gone. Hey, Mr. Majestic. Digital blade. Funny dog, what up? Oh, is that right, funny dog? Right here. Oh, maybe you can pause and read, and also over here too. That's a lot of letters. Holy moly. That's a lot. It'd be quite the task just to read this, I think. St. Charles Tavern, one of the first gay bars in the area, right? Fire escape is not very exciting, but there's a chair up there. You can take a seat, watch the Strally go by. Although that chair does not look particularly inviting. Looks pretty gross, actually. Yeah, once all the students are back on campus, I might do a little video walking around. I've done that in years past. Have all the orientation events taking place. Am I near the CN Tower? Not right now. We're actually sort of walking away from the CN Tower. We did see it briefly though, a little while ago, when I was pointing my camera in that direction from far away. We might catch another glimpse of it eventually. If you're looking south towards the lake, you're bound to see it almost from anywhere in the city, unless there's a building blocking it. Yeah, you missed the first CN Tower reveal, Jasmine. I'll be sure to turn my camera in that direction if we're in a spot where it's visible again. Alright, here's Wellesley Street. The Bohemian Embassy was a countercultural hotspot during the hippie and folk era of the 1960s. Important home for live music, poetry, readings, comedy, and performance art. So, starting in 1960, the Bohemian Embassy. Basically the beatnik era, right? Hey, Reguito is here with a $2 super. It's always Lake Ontario over Lake America. That goes without saying, Reguito. Thank you very much for the super chat. Cheers, Reguito. First super of the stream. Much appreciated. You know what, though? If Trump was a bit smarter, he would have said Lake New York, not Lake America, right? Because Ontario is the name of a province, so if he wanted to rename the lake, it should be to a state. And what state is right there? New York, right? New York State borders on Lake Ontario, so use your brain. At least call it Lake New York, not Lake America, you dumb fuck. And that's my rant of the day. Where does this go? I don't think I've ever walked through here before. I think this qualifies as a nook or a cranny. Where am I? Why am I here? Because it's a Nook and it's a Cranny. Or either, or both. Herder. Any relation to Nerf Herder? Rebecca, $2 for a great Nook. That pretty much was a Nook, wasn't it? Thank you very much, Rebecca. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, this is off Yonge. This is like that Strally that runs parallel to Yonge Street. St. Joseph Street. Not St. Joseph. This is St. Joseph Crossing here. St. Nicholas Street. Yeah, that's the one we're on right now. Yeah, I just walked past Barvolo. Right down there. Alex, hello. Yeah, we've looked at a few different nooks and crannies so far. I guess that's the theme of the stream tonight. I like how the trees just completely cover the street here. I don't think I've ever noticed this before. I wonder who that is supposed to be, if anyone. Hey, Elvis is in the building. If the stream was a building. With a $2 super done with Trump and USA. Are you leaving Graceland? Are you relocating, Elvis? Thank you very much, Elvis. Cheers to the super. Thank you very much. Hey, John Rocks. And we got Tom Seeley. How you doing, Tom? Creative Mistress, I can indeed see your comment. I don't know if I missed one from before. My bad if I did. Hey, Mary Valencia, how you doing? He's walking from Memphis. Not sure what all these cones are for. I guess they're going to be doing some work here where the trees are. Maybe helping these trees out. Giving them some assistance, perhaps. Seems to be the case. Tree gator. All right, is this a nook or a cranny? Never walked through here in any case, whatever it is. There's one blower west. Hey, Will Ray. You like the back alleys? Yeah, it's fun. Me too. It's fun to take it off the beaten path every once in a while. You see some views that you've never seen before, right? Hey Tom, $5. I think Toronto does enough to incorporate its rivers into the city fabric. Actually, I think they could do more, Tom. They could do more. I mean, it's sort of in a natural state, I find, right? Which isn't bad, the way the rivers run through the city. The Don, the Humber, you know, the two main ones. The Don obviously is in a really old built up part of the city, at least the downtown part of it. And they do have some walking paths and cycling paths and things like that, which is nice. But I think they could do a bit more in certain spots, not through the entire stretch, just certain spots that are close to the core of the city. Thank you very much, Tom. I've actually wondered that myself, you know. Hey, Vincenzo, hello. And to all the supporters of the channel, and everyone else just for watching, really. That means you too.
my Coochie coin. That's my crypto.
Coochie?
Coochie coin. Long term.
Coochie coin.
Yeah.
All right. We got a guy.
Long term hold Coochie coin. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah?
And
Okay.
pump fun. You shouldn't mess with it.
All right. They hear you.
Pump fun is my thing.
They hear you. All right. He has his own coin that he started, Coochie coin. I think a super zip by. Will Ray, $2. Thank you very much, Will Ray. Cheers to you, Will. Thank you very kindly. And the Metal Redneck, how you doing? And Carlos, greetings. Hey, glad you're getting used to living in the city, Metal Redneck. James ready? Yeah, Toronto is a very easy city to like if you give it a chance, right? A lot of people refuse to give it a chance though, so they'll never like it. They come here with a predetermined attitude. But some people do come here expecting to not like it and it totally wins them over. Here's another view I've never seen before. Hey, Queenway. I wonder why I've never walked through these areas before, you know? It's kind of funny to think. In all these years of streaming, never thought to just walk through here. Hey, Life of Lily. And I found something out just the other day related to SCTV. So we're in the area. I think I'll go take a look. I've shown before the building up in the Yonge and Eglinton area, where in the opening of the old SCTV show they threw TV sets off of this apartment building right off the balcony. So that building is up in Yonge and Eglinton. But in later seasons of the show, they showed a different building. They showed TVs being thrown from a different building. That opening is not as well known, I guess, as the original one. But the other building was also in Toronto, obviously, since the show was produced here for most of its run. It did go to Edmonton for a year, but it's mostly a Toronto show. So the other building where they threw the TV sets off in a different opening is just right around the corner here. Hey, Derek. This is the one St. Thomas. I came here during my last stream trying to look at their building rating. Cheers, Derek. So this is the building that they used for the later seasons of the show, where they're throwing TV sets out of the window here. A much older, more classic looking apartment building. This is on Sultan Street. You can hear the old SCTV theme song. It's like a dead end right here. I think that's the angle they used on the show in the opening right here. Is there a little corridor? Alright, I'm all for finding little corridors. Here's the Windsor Arms. You can tell we're in the Chi-Chi part of town here, right? And look, what do we see straight ahead? Hey, it's Herms! That's where you get them their bumpkin bags. They're at Herms. Alright, I'm going to keep an eye out for a little corridor cranny, I guess. I've never walked through here before, ever. Another first. Oh, right here. I see it. I think this is the one you're talking about, right? I see it. Yeah, you can go right to Bloor Street, right through there. Unless you're talking about another one, but I'm going to keep going this way in case you're talking about a different one. Oh, so there's another one, okay. A more scenic one, perhaps. Hey, crikey. Yeah, I've never seen the building from this side before. I'm seeing all kinds of new things today. I'm not sure if I'm going to the right spot. But in any case, it's somewhere I've never been. Oh, I'll have to go up the stairs, okay. To go back that way. I'm just curious what's around the corner here. Let's see what's around the corner, if there is anything. Okay, this leads out to the street as well, back to Bloor Street. I guess I'll just go this way. Tiffany, Louis Vuitton, the Zimbink Mile, Rebecca, another $2, yay for more alley. Thank you again, Rebecca. I guess this is the stream for you tonight, right? Yeah, I should have said it wrong on purpose, and I went and pronounced it correctly. I'm losing my touch. Hey, Drew, hello. How was my day? It was okay, I guess. There you go, Jasmine, if you're still watching. It's blurry again. Why blurry? Don't be blurry. still working on this. They really went to town there, ripping this all up though. Geez, it looks even worse from this side. See all the innards. You can see the guts. The guts of the crystal. Is there another alley? I was thinking of walking down Philosopher's Walk here, but maybe I can forego that. We've done that before. Isn't that Bobby from King of the Hill? Hey, Brett. Oh, left. Okay. That works. Is that Doug Ford? It looked more like Bobby to me from King of the Hill.
Oh my God, he's getting worse.
Northern Fox Keith also says Ford. Okay. Well, I stand corrected. I'd like it better if it was Bobby, I guess. Hey, Jasmine, $5. Thanks for always showing the CN Tower on my live streams. Hey, it's my pleasure. I like looking at it, I think, as much as you do, Jasmine. And we'll probably look at it another time or two as I continue. Thank you very kindly, Jasmine. A couple of tower lovers we are. I'm like a lifelong tower lover. Oh, look at this. Check this out. Unexpected sighting here. There we go. Look at that. That's all you can see of it right there. Another loss in signal there.
Remember.
Well, I only visited the tower recently just to make some YouTube content. But that was several years back now. I have a video and a stream I did from the tower. There's an unobstructed view. I'm definitely far from super anything. I like to joke that I'm a K-list celebrity. K for obvious reasons, I guess. This building is topped out. Hey, Wing Zero. Past an hour already. Hope you're all enjoying.
This is starting to remind me of that time that we
if you're new, maybe first timer, it's awesome to have you. Come and say hi in the chat if you want. Hit the subscribe though in order to do that. If you want, it's free. No harm, no foul. Hit the notification bell if you do subscribe, and you'll be notified when I go live, which is usually 3 times a week. And I post pre-recorded videos on the other 4 days of the week.
Something Italian.
And that's my spiel.
Calzone.
Hey, Darlene, hello.
That was not fun.
Where is it?
All right, here's St. George. I'm going to go left here.
That's not true.
not here though. Been in Toronto.
On the other side. Cross on over to the other side. Now we're on the U of T campus. We started the stream at the TMU campus. We've gone from one campus to another. Between the boarded up buildings. Oh, this one right here? This alley? Or is there another one next door? I'm guessing it's this one. Hey, thank you, Chantel. This looks pretty rough. Yeah, I've never walked through this alley before. Hey, Tiana, hello. Hey, some art I've never seen. A lot of tired looking eyes. Hey, there's the tower. Another CN Tower sighting. How about that? Alright, let's go down this one. Why the hell not, right? Some new vistas unlocked here. Coach house. These look old. I wonder how old these are. They look old as hell. Well, that's their publishing house right there. Okay. I am familiar with that publisher. Who do we have here? I wonder, look up how old Coach House Books building is. That building looks ancient for this area anyway. Hey, City Walker. Hello. Afternoon, City Walker. Maybe I should say good evening, afternoon, City Walker. $18.90. All right, thanks. I figured it was 19th century. And there's Fort Book, the Robarts Library. Hey, Sal Smith. I think I've walked through more areas I've never walked through before just in the last hour and 13 minutes than I have in the previous 5 years. Hey, there's a street sign up for grabs here. BP Nickel Lane. I mean, it's pretty easy if you want to snatch this. Just get a wrench. You can probably detach it from the pole. Hey, glad you are quad mods. Yeah, me too. I'm having a grand old time here. And this area here has all kinds of laneways crisscrossing it. I've walked down a bunch of them before, but not all of them by any means. Hey Petrus, hello. I think this building is owned by U of T. It was originally just an old apartment building. Almost all the buildings around here are owned by U of T, basically. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne. What's up, Jefferson? Choppy, how are you? Vans only. Well, I guess I can't walk down there with my Vessies. I have the wrong footwear. Sorry. This is a neat little building here. Like an ice cream parlor. Hey Walter, hello. Watching from Poland. Hey, welcome. We cracked 300 concurrent viewers. A very sort of chillaxing Wednesday evening walk here. Just checking out some spots I don't normally check out. And in many cases I've never ever checked out in my entire life. Until now. Why? Because they're there. Lemon Pledge. Alright, so this is just the St. George campus, U of T. I'm probably going to come here soon and do a campus walk once all the students are back in action here. Same with TMU. And I think a new residence building is going to be built right here. I noticed just recently that they set up this little plaza with these picnic tables here. But this is just temporary, because a really, really nice looking new residence building is planned for this lot right here. Like with some really good design. It'll be a very awesome addition to the neighborhood. I think it's going to be about 13 stories. So it'll be decently sized. And down on College Street, at the corner of College and McCall, another new residence building is planned for U of T. That one's going to be 50 stories. That one's going to like tower over the whole neighborhood. But the university needs these residences. They need them. We're at Spadina. Dead Winter, hello. Well, there are already some fairly tall buildings along that part of College Street, so it's not unprecedented. It is going to be taller than the ones that are there now, but the precedent has been set. Once a tall building is built on a street that didn't have tall buildings before, it's a sure thing that other tall buildings will follow. And it is technically within the downtown area, so I think it's fine. There's the Big O. The Big O on campus, right there. Come to U of T and experience the Big O. That's sure to get all kinds of people applying, right? Hey, 100, how you doing? Right, Harvard Street, Harvard Village. Now there's all kinds of laneways through here, as I mentioned. I figured I'd just walk down one that I have never walked down before, so how about this one? It looks good to me. Let's do it. Some of these are dead ends and other ones are not. This one looks like it goes at least through to the next street. Hey Francis, good evening. Got another laneway here. Carl Roth. Charlie Volt. Can shoot some hoops right here. Guess that's a bench. Maybe. Here's another laneway. Pretty plain, that one. Not much to look at, really. Not sure if this is going to dead end up ahead or not. Sussex Muse is the name of it. Does this go anywhere or not? Yep, Sussex Muse. Oh, this is the other side of the houses that go along this circle, right? The Spadina Circle. This is the back side of those buildings. It's the first time I'm seeing this. What the heck? I'm building like a rear yard suite. So a laneway house, basically, they're building here. Get some intensification. Laneway houses are becoming more and more popular. I think it looks more interesting from this side than it does from the front on Spadina. It's like a whole different sort of feel, you know? I'm just wondering if I'm going to hit a dead end. I could always squeeze between the houses over there if I hit a dead end over here. I see a space I can squeeze through. Looks like I can go around the corner though. It's spitting me out over here. Well, that was fun. I'm glad I decided to explore this. Have you explored this one before, Lisa? Yeah, me neither, quad mods. Of course I've done lots of walks around here through other laneways and whatnot, but I think I've only just scratched the surface, really. Hey, Mark M, hello. This is the classic Bay and Gable Victorian townhouses. That's Toronto's own unique housing vernacular, really. I mean, there are a few other spots around southern Ontario that have houses like that, but it's definitely something that Toronto can claim, I guess, as its own thing for the most part. Hamilton has some. A few other spots here and there. Scratching the surface. Some are all renovated and look pristine. Other ones are a bit run down, like this one here. Some of them are all chopped up into multiple units, while other ones are not. A lot of them became rooming houses at one point, but then got renovated at some point later on. Whoa, check out the moon. I mean, I have a fence here. Is it full yet? You can see it through the fence. It looks full from here, but I'm not sure if it actually is. Okay, maybe we'll skip that one then, Lisa. Got some random music. Random Utes playing random music. The kind of music that all I hear is auto-tune. That's all I hear. I just hear auto-tune. An entire song that's nothing but auto-tune. But like Billy Strings, I can't say that I like Billy Strings, but I've heard a few things, right? I think Rick Beato is a big fan. I think that's where I first heard about Billy Strings. Afternoon City Walker. We're right by Kensington right now. Here's Major Street. Not to be confused with Minor Street. I don't know if that's around here anywhere. Sorry. Wabba Wabba. Yeah, I knew there was another alley up this way. I sort of had that on my mind here. And I do remember walking through it before though. So it's not one I've never explored, but you're right, I have encountered a few characters in that alley before. This is not the one I was thinking of though. I have never walked down this one before. So I thought, hey, let's do it. Let's do it! Let's keep an eye out for a stray cat. Slinking down the alley, looking for a fight, howling at the moonlight on a hot summer night. And we got the moon tonight too, right? So it's a perfect night for some stray cat strutting. ASG. I don't know, I was thinking of another one that goes parallel to this one. It might not start until a bit further down though, past Bathurst. It sort of runs parallel to Bathurst on the west side of Bathurst. It's kind of a long laneway, and there's always some characters hanging out. This one was called Campbell Russell Lane, not Muscle. All right, we're in the Kensington neighborhood here. I can smell someone doing laundry. It has that nice, fresh dryer smell. When your clothes just come right out of the dryer. Oh, yeah, we had a dip in signal here. That's been happening fairly often tonight. Kind of strange, you know? Maybe it's because I'm walking through all these laneways, as I mentioned earlier. Maybe it's not that strange. It's the price you pay for going off the beaten path. For lease. Some offices for lease here. Kind of a nice old building though, right? It has sort of a quiet dignity. It's been around, it's seen some things. Battery. Nice. This is Oxford Street. Another cute little apartment building here. Did you see the rating? It has the same rating as my building. Needs improvement. Hey, Chris Mills, hello. Von Cruel, hello. This looks like it doesn't go anywhere. I'm guessing it just dead ends. What about this one? I think this one just goes to the hospital, to Nassau Street, basically, the next street down. Not too exciting. Lippincott Street. Yep. Lippincott with 2 P's and 2 T's. And Juliette Lewis, welcome. Yeah, I can hear the crickets. That's how quiet it is in some of these little nooks and crannies, right? Away from all the hubbub of the main streets. New hospital building going up. Oh, did Joseph gift some memberships? 50! Holy, are you kidding me? Thank you for letting me know, everyone. Hannah, Sal Smith. Holy moly, 50! Are you kidding me? That is incredible. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. Wow. I mean, Joseph, I'm speechless. Thank you. Thank you so much. 50 new members. That's going to be quite the major addition to my little list of members at the end of my videos, right? My pre-recorded videos. Cheers to you, Joseph. Awesome supporter. Bringing so many new memberships to the channel over the last several months. Hey, it's Alley Cat Lane. Not quite Stray Cat, but close enough, right? Yeah, that's a lot of new names. A lot of new members. Ooh, ooh, black and on a stray cat sitting on a fence. See, there's a fence right here. Ain't got enough dough to pay the rent. I'm flat broke, but I don't care. I strut right by with my tail in the air. Foxglove Ferry. Okay, behind Sneaky D's, and there's another alley that runs behind Sneaky D's, right? Parallel to College Street. So let's do that. I'm hoping we'll see a stray cat here in Alley Cat Lane. Where are the alley cats? Come on. Ooh, I activated the light. Seeing the back sides of buildings. That new hospital building is going to be taller than the existing one you see there on the left, I think. Hey, living proof. That's how I'll pronounce it. Look at this little tiny bike. What the heck? Whoa, it's too small for me to ride. My knees keep hitting my hands when I'm holding the handlebars. I tried to ride it though. I mean, I almost did, but I'm just too tall. You don't hear that too often coming from me, right? I'm too tall for that. I'm sure that bike probably belongs to some little kid. Maybe they just leave it there thinking it's safe back here out of sight and that sort of thing. Yeah, this is a proper alley right here. This is a proper alley. It's grungy, it's smelly. There's lots of rusty old fire escapes and graffiti. It has like cityscape views in the background. Yeah, this is a good proper alley right here. Yes, top drawer grit, you know, top drawer. We're back at college. I don't know about you, but I'm having a grand old time tonight here. I'm just reveling in this nook and cranny investigation, I guess. Let's investigate all these nooks and all these crannies. I'll let this car go. You can go. I'd rather be walking behind him than him behind me. This parking lot, though, insists on persisting. I mean, it's been here for a long time. It's a wonder that there's been no proposal to develop this. Maybe it's too profitable as a parking lot for whoever owns it. Or profitable enough, I guess, for them to not sell it to a developer. But this is a prime location for a new building. Like when they wanted to redevelop Sneaky D's right across the street there, a lot of people were saying, well, instead of that, why don't they just build something right here on this parking lot, right? Leave Sneaky D's alone and build that parking lot. Makes sense. Here's another alley. Hey Fred, hello. Yeah, I guess it's easy to own a parking lot and just make money off of it. Hey, I see a cat. Hey, there's a cat. Just crossed the alley up ahead there. It's going to be long gone by the time I get up there, though. But hey, we saw one. We saw a cat. Is it a stray cat? I don't know. Probably not, but let's just say it was. Let's just say it was. Maybe it'll come out when I get closer. Hey, have a good night, Rosalina. Good evening, Ellen. Where did that cat go? It crossed right around here. Hopefully it doesn't go over there by Bathurst Street. Stay over here. It's safer. What the hell? I am under surveillance. That's what that says. I triggered this thing. Oh no. Big Brother is watching. I'm under surveillance. Hey, Pianola Enterprises. Oops, looks like I've encountered a little home of sorts up ahead here. Hey, we passed 2 hours. 2 hours worth of nooks and crannies. The hospital. Ooh, the sky looks funky. Oh, weird. Looks like the sky has freckles, you know? It's a freckled sky. Hey, bee banger. Yeah, that's something, you know, that's always in the back of my mind. But as I've said before, it would probably make more sense if Johnny and I did it together.
I feel like.
Oh yeah.
Have a good night, Ellen.
I think what she said, tried to say, she tried to say, oh, you're not from Gary.
All right, this is Dundas Street. Let's keep on going down Markham Street here. Justin Dot. I like these little streets that just extend for a block or two off of a longer street like this, you know? It's just one block long. And look at it, it has all these old row houses. Just a little block long street of nice old dense row houses here. Is this a nook or is it a cranny? I don't know. But it's a street I've never walked down before. I think it leads to a laneway. Looks like it leads to a laneway. Look at these awesome old houses here. Ooh, it's dark when I go to wide angle. It'd be neat to live in this little block right here. Hey, have a good night, Jasmine. Glad you're able to see the tower tonight. Is this a dead end? Actually, one last look at the tower for Jasmine. There it is. It just made itself known here all of a sudden. Just the tip though. Just the tip. There, you can see it a bit more now. There we go. Look at it peeking through the trees. Hey, Zen Casserole. 12 bucks. This has been oddly been one of your favorite walks. Hey, same with me. I'm like having a blast here. And Rebecca, 5 bucks for the bonus alley. Holy cow, thank you to both of you. Zen Casserole and Rebecca again. Thank you so much for the awesome support. I'm all shrouded in darkness here. I don't think I can get out of here though. It's a dead end. Just mind-blowing, really. How you doing, Aaron? This house is for sale. Or it was for sale. It says sold over asking. Doesn't that look like Zelensky? And his name is Vladimir. It's another Vladimir and he looks just like Zelensky. Like, am I imagining things here? Like separated at birth or something? Holy jeez. What was the name of this little street? Andrews Avenue. There we go. I'm a fan of Andrews Avenue. Ooh, and there's the moon. Look at it lighting up all the clouds all around it. It does look just like him. I'm not imagining that, right? Yeah, I'm live streaming, yeah.
Can I say hi?
Of course, yeah.
Hey viewers, what are you streaming on?
I'm on YouTube.
Ooh.
I'm just doing a walk around the city. I'm walking down all the alleyways and laneways. Any place that's not a regular street, basically. I'm just exploring, yeah. It's been really fun.
What's your channel called?
The Ken Continuum.
I'm gonna write it down because I don't have any data.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the Ken Continuum. I just walk around the city. I don't usually do the alleys. I usually just walk on the streets, you know. But I thought tonight I would just do something different, so.
Pretty cool. Wait, what is it? Sorry, one more time.
The Ken Continuum.
I don't know how to spell it.
So
Continue.
Contintinuum.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
check it out. Yeah, thank you. All right, have a good night. Hey, Davy Bukaj, hello. I like my house. How you doing? All right, later, Pianola Enterprises. All right, let's find another laneway. I wonder if the two Katyas ever look at my channel. Remember them? I doubt they've even looked at it since I met them that night. There's the funky sky again. The tip of the tower. The moon looks like a night light, you know? It's just literally lighting up everything around it. I mean, it does that, obviously, but when the clouds are like how they are tonight, it really has a neat effect. Now, the two Katyas are these two young women I ran into when I was streaming in Yorkville on the Mink Mile. They're all excited to be featured on a live stream. Chatted for a little while. Then they subscribed and everything, but oftentimes when that happens, that's pretty much the end of it. I don't really see or hear from them again. Look at that. They were Ukrainian. Yeah, they were Ukrainian. I just sort of give those girls a little space so I'm not like walking behind them the entire time. I'm just going this way. I'm just going this way. Looking for an alley. Looking for an alley. Hey Robin, what is up? Bark at the moon. Ah, ah, ah. Boardwalk Brad, how you doing? Ooh, is this an alley? A laneway? I don't know if I want to go further west though. I kind of want to go east at this point. Let's see if I can spot one going east and not west. Hope you're doing well, Robin. It's been a while. Say hi to Heather for me. I'm doing good, Boardwalk Brad. How are you? Should I just keep going down? Let's just keep going down, I guess. Alright, I'm going to go this way. It's not an alley, but it'll have to do. I think Queen Street is just south of here. I always thought this was a pretty funky looking apartment building. It has this sort of like stainless steel corrugated exterior, right? There's a few other buildings like this. I've always thought that they look like the sort of buildings that you might build on Mars if you're trying to colonize Mars. These are the sorts of buildings that might pop up. crossing Bathurst. We're kind of crossing the boundary from the west end to the west side of downtown, basically. Once you cross Bathurst in this direction. Johnny be good.
So damn, it's gotten a lot smaller.
I don't think I'm going to walk through Kensington tonight. I'll check it out in another stream though in the near future. Here's a Francophone theater, I think. Theater company. Got another neat building here. This is called Wolseley Street. And it's Ryerson Avenue. I guess they're not going to rename the street after they renamed the university. I'm not sure, Rebecca. This is the Alexandra Park neighborhood we're in right now. Yeah, I tend to agree with that, Boardwalk Brad. To me, Toronto is number one. Some people might disagree, but that's how I rate it. If I didn't, I'd probably be living in one of those other cities and not this one. And like I said before, parking lots suck, but sometimes they do provide a nice unobstructed vista of some of the cityscape, you know. But I won't shed a tear if this parking lot gets filled up with a building that blocks this view. But it is a nice view for now. honka, 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 burning love. That required more than 2 honkas. Wild and wavy. The vibes are alleys tonight. Alleys and graffiti. Grit, I guess. The vibes are gritty. So we're heading east, parallel to Queen Street, which is just right to the south. I remembered this alleyway ran along here. It's taking me in the direction I want to go. And it's nice and gritty. Hey, welcome back, Chantel. Check out the bald eagle. It's the YMCA. Go wild. African lion safari. I'm loving this. I've walked through here before, but it's been a while. I wonder where the lions are. I haven't heard that song in a long time. Long time. Same with If a Tree Falls in the Forest, is anybody here? I haven't heard that one in like 20 years. Alright, I think I have to go to Queen Street here. Yeah, Bruce Coburn. Yeah, he's still touring. He's still going. Yesterday was National Banana Split Day. I did not know that.
Yeah, exactly.
I did not know that. That is weird, wild stuff. I did not know that. I'm curious now that we're back on a busy main street if the view count will go up. I think a lot of people like the back alley walks and all that, but I think some people prefer to see the busy streets. Maybe the back alleys are not as interesting to them. That's fine. That's why I like to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, you know? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. What is this? I'm a Virgo. Or am I a Virglo? In any case, it means nothing to me because I don't believe in such hokum. Ooh, we got some live music at the Rivoli. Maybe Matt and Jay finally got a show there tonight. Finally rocking out. Or whatever it is they do. I didn't hear a piano though, so it's probably not Matt and Jay. Haberdashery. Saluna. I remember I was pointing my camera towards this place recording a video, and one of the doormen came right up and stood right in front of my camera like I was doing something weird or creepy. It's like I'm just recording a shot of this venue. I mean, he was being quite douchey about it. No one must see this venue in a video on YouTube. And then he actually said what I was doing was weird. It's like, okay, what's weird to you might not be weird to other people. Corn? Say what? Yeah, remember the tree that was here that was just a stump? And it said, hug me. Remember the hug me tree? It's kind of sad that that's gone now. That was here for a long, long time. It was somewhere around here. They should make a new one. Even if it's fake. Just get a fake tree stump and bring us back the hug me tree. Because people used to hug it. It was just the right size to hug, you know? The right size and the right girth. Alright, I think there's another alley we can walk down that goes parallel to Queen. Once we get a bit further down. Once we get to John Street. Once we get to Queen and John, this is much music. And I'm live now, so I could really do the whole thing, right? Live from Queen and John. Hello. What are they doing to the old Much Music building? They got some scaffolding set up here. I see some lights on in the upper floors too. Like CTV moved their studios out of that building a while ago. A couple of years ago. I don't think it's being used for anything right now.
It's like, I don't know.
This is a funky building, eh? The Umbra building. Neat little parkette here. St. Patrick's Market Square has a water fountain. Does it work? It works. Little houses tucked in here. Row houses. What the hell? That's a huge ass protein container. Holy shit. Like that's a giant size one. And we have an apple. Okay. Somebody doing a workout here or something? Like this is huge. Look how big it is. It's giant. There's nothing in it though, it's empty. That would be worth like probably over $100 buying that thing brand new, full. It's a pee jug. That would hold a lot of pee, I can tell you that. Here's the Martha and the Muffins depicted on here. They're a cool band, right? Toronto band. Did that song Echo Beach, that was their big hit. And then they became M+M later, and they had a couple other popular songs. I think one of the Marthas, I think there were two different women named Martha in the band at one point. But one of the Marthas is a professor at OCAD, I believe. The College of Art and Design, OCAD University. Which is right up the street, basically, from where that was. Echo Beach, far away in time. Echo Beach, far away in time. Echo Beach, far away in time. And there was no actual beach called Echo Beach in Toronto when they wrote that song. But because the song is so famous, Toronto named a venue after the song called Echo Beach. So now there is an Echo Beach. Or there was, if it's still there. It was a music venue, an open-air music venue. I saw Sloan play a show there one time at Echo Beach. And then they played the song, Echo Beach. They did a cover of the song. So it was kind of a full circle moment. Thought it was the Go-Go's. No, afraid not. All right, later, crikey. If Elvis wants to relocate, he can move in here. Kind of looks like Graceland. I'm not sure if Elvis is still in the chat, but he was here earlier. Wanting to flee the US. No worries, Kensington, Cisco. I was in the West End a little while ago. Eli Unger. A little bit of Elvis there. All right, this is a nook or a cranny. Osgood Hall. That's right, Gary. It's the other way around, yeah. The oldest parts of this building date back to the 1830s, I think. Osgood Hall was built in sections throughout the 19th century. Has a sort of a Frankenstein quality to it with sort of mismatching sections. But it's an awesome looking building all around, I think. Got the gate wide open here. Yeah, that was several years back. It was pretty controversial at the time, but I mean, I guess there's no getting around it. Same with that Moss Park, they had to take down a bunch of trees. I mean, it doesn't help that Metrolinx insists on building these hugely oversized subway stations that take up like enormous amounts of land, right? I don't know why they do it that way, when in the past they could have a subway station taking up a way smaller footprint, sometimes just a set of stairs going down, right? But that's not what Metrolinx does. They like to just build these enormous huge stations. Like look what happened in Pape Village. They tore down 2 blocks of Pape Avenue, like all the businesses along Pape Avenue, that old strip of stores and restaurants. They just demolished 2 blocks of it to build 1 subway station. I don't get it. That like pissed me off because I like that little strip on Pape Avenue in Pape Village. Had a lot of character, you know. Like some of it is still there, but a lot of it is gone. Gone forever. I remember I did a video before they tore it all down, and then one while they were tearing it all down. It's a nut and a nutchuck. For some reason I couldn't get those words out. It's in the nutchuck. Welcome to Ottenrot. Let's back up until we get the whole Ottenrot sign in here. There it is. Ottenrot. Nothing much going on at Nathan Phillips Square tonight. But it has been busy all summer long with one event after another. Festival after festival. Same with Dundas Square. The weather vane is going down. That means the temperature is dropping. That's what that weather vane is supposed to signify. They repaved this. Okay. Looks like they don't want you to walk on it yet though. No public access. Hey, cheers, Alan K. Let us cross. Almost at 3 hours. Ken bucks. I could start my own cryptocurrency, I guess, and call it Ken bucks. Ken coin, but Ken bucks sounds better, right? Been hovering around 300 people for a while. Just about to hit 3 hours. Hope you've all been enjoying. I'm going to keep it going just a bit longer. We'll go over the 3 hour mark tonight, but not by too much. I don't have to go to any grocery store, so I don't need to end it. I was out earlier today and I went to the grocery store just so I wouldn't have to do it tonight. I can hear the bells tolling at Old City Hall. If you've been enjoying the stream, I'm right there with you. I'm having a blast tonight, walking around, checking out all the nooks and crannies, alleys and laneways and that sort of thing, side streets. If you're new, it'd be awesome to have you come back for my next stream. I usually stream 3 times a week. So hit the subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I go live next. And I post pre-recorded videos also on the days when I don't live stream. So every day it's one or the other. think this clock is a bit slow here. It's about 5 minutes slow. Here's the Church of the Redeemer. Or not the Church of the Redeemer. Church of the Holy Trinity. That's a different church. Church of the Redeemer. But they're both old. And they're both surrounded by big buildings that grew up all around them. If anyone remembers the band the Cowboy Junkies, they had a very popular album that came out, and they recorded it inside here, right? Inside the Church of the Holy Trinity. I think it's called the Trinity Sessions. They had that song Sweet Jane, which was a pretty big hit here in Canada at least, maybe elsewhere. I haven't walked down this alley in a long time, a few years at least, so tonight's the night. Yeah, it used to be a bit dicey to walk through that alley. It's pretty okay tonight. Alright, we're back on Dundas. Got Young and Dundas right up ahead. Yeah, it's always music. Not always. There have been times when there wasn't, but most of the time there is. Let me cross. since we're here, might as well walk down another alley, right? This one's called O'Keefe Lane. Yeah, the Hard Rock's not on that corner, but it's supposedly opening on the other side of the square now. But they've been working on that for years, a couple of years at least. The sign is there. Coming soon, Hard Rock Cafe. Still no indication of any opening date or anything. It's the stage door. The Ed Mervis Theater. Hey, Jay Jameson. Too late. Too late, I'm already in it. Not sure why this car is in here. Massey Hall, no show tonight at Massey Hall. Harmful if consumed. Right now I'm on Shooter Street, Young Street right over there. Trying to cross here, but it's annoyingly busy. Cyclists, cars, you name it. And this is called St. Enoch Square. It's not called laneway or alleyway. I have walked through here before, but it's been a while. If you walk through here, you can come out onto Young Street. Cemetery walk on Halloween midnight. That's one of those things I've always wanted to do, but they close the cemeteries in the evenings. So you'd have to sneak in. You'd have to like climb the fence or whatever to get into the cemetery. And then you'd be sneaking around when you're not supposed to be there. I don't know. So I have done walks on Halloween through the cemetery in the daytime when it was still open, but that's not as spooky, obviously. But it was the best I could do. Because they close the gates at most cemeteries at 5 or 6 p.m. And at that time of year, it's still light. It's still light at that time. A little bit. It's starting to get dark though, but... walk around the Sioux for Halloween, yeah? Is it spooky? The spooky Sioux? Spooky! Life is kinda crazy for a spooky little girl like you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Interesting. I think I've worked up a good appetite. So I can chow down when I get home. Not on a hot dog though. This parking lot will be gone soon. There's a new development that's coming here that will fill this up. It's going to be like an apartment building, rental apartment building. Here's the back of the Mackenzie house. I should do a walk with a Green Knight. Yeah, he likes to walk through the laneways, right? He does the laneway walking. He's the Lord of the Rings expert or aficionado. A lot of his reels and shorts have tons of views. And if you have a short that gets a lot of views, and you have lots of shorts that get a lot of views consistently, that's one of the fastest ways to grow your subscriber count. Like some channels that specialize in shorts have crazy subscriber growth. When they have shorts that consistently get like hundreds of thousands or millions of views every time. I only had one viral short because I don't really do shorts that often. I like to focus on long form content, streams and videos, of course. But I did have one short go viral, has almost 9 million views. And that short also got me about 10,000 new subscribers. I'm wearing shorts right now, actually. Speaking of shorts, I'm wearing some. The thing is, though, if you have a channel that gets most of its views and traffic from shorts, then when you post long form content, anything that's not a short, it tends not to get as many views because the algorithm will just push your shorts all the time. So your shorts will get a lot of views, but anything that's not a short will not get a lot of views usually. So I'm kind of trying to stay away from doing shorts too much, right? I only do one every once in a while because I want my channel to be more focused on the live streams and the videos. It's starting to rain. I was not expecting that. Totally not expecting rain. Unless it was just water coming from that apartment building I just walked past. Ew. Maybe water was falling down from something in this building here. It felt like rain for about 5 seconds. Yeah, my last short was the dog howling at the ambulance, yeah.
Hi, YouTube.
Hello. Good evening. Hey, Starling. No, sorry. It's getting a little cooler. Still feels plenty warm though. That's nothing new in this area, harmful if consumed. This is my neighborhood. Alright, Dundas and Jarvis.
Humans have been trying to limit the strength of spider silk forever. Like, we cannot figure that shit out.
Well, I'm just minutes from home. I'm going to start to wrap up the stream. It's been an awesome one. I've enjoyed every second of it. Checking out all the nooks and crannies, mainly in the form of alleys, laneways, and some side streets I have never walked down before. Yeah, I had an awesome time. I hope you all did too. So hope to see you in my next stream, which should be on Friday. So once again, make sure you have hit all the buttons, subscribe, like, share, notification bell, all that stuff. And you can check out that stream then, or tomorrow night. You could also check out my premiere at around 7:15 p.m. That'll be a pre-recorded video with a live chat. So we'll watch the video and chit-chat. And I'll be there chatting, of course. So thanks again to everyone for watching. Channel members, thanks to all the support with the Superchats, Super Stickers, or any PayPals. And to the 50 new channel members, courtesy of Joseph. Holy cow. Thank you so much once again. And welcome to the 50 new channel members. So cheers to everyone for supporting and being awesome. So you look at the former Fillmores here. So until next time, I will continue. Cheers all. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good night. Best as times reborn. Hi and bye. And that's all, folks. From the danger zone here on the east side of downtown. Home sweet home.